Good morning, y'all. Thank God it's Friday. Little update on the dentist video we had last week. We're asked to take it down because of the publicity, I believe. You can't promote dentists here in Morocco, so I think there's some conflict of interest, and unfortunately, we had to take that video down. Sadly, we're going back there today for the second half of my cleaning, a deep cleaning, and we'll talk to him. Maybe we could get an edited version up on the vlog again because it was really interesting. Again, great experience there, but we were unable to share it. So I wanted to go on this live this morning, explain what was happening with that. People were commenting, hey, what happened to the dentist video? Started to get popular, and then we had to take it down. Sadly, I think it was great and showed aspect of Morocco that many outsiders would never see. So regrettably, we had to take that video down. But Spala Hair, good morning to you as well. We didn't make a video yesterday. We met Mohsin Camel for some tea and Masemin. You might have remembered him from our Essaouira trip. And we went for a surf, so we didn't really have time to make a video. Hello to Minnesota Ayub. So today I want to find a lost tape. I found my old YouTube channel. Good morning, Stockholm. Hey, Jim. I found my old YouTube channel. I had some weird videos on it, some of the experimental stuff I used to make in college. There's some like music and chilling with my friends, talking about things, and I found one video that might have actually been okay for me to share again, and it's from my trip to Costa Rica. So we'll go to biology rainforest trip. I took a Costa Rican rainforest ecology class and made a video about my time there, a little bit about my experiment there. So I'll be sharing some of the Costa Rican vibes, a little bit of music there, and stuff from the rainforest. And hello to Stockholm, hello to everyone. The airports are open now. Someone asked a question about the airports, and it's just a matter of where you're going and how you're going to get there. You need a PCR test if you're coming to Morocco within 48 hours. I just was with someone who was in Malaysia. He just got back recently and he had to take his PCR test. And he had mixed feelings about leaving Malaysia. It started to feel like a home after some months, and I would feel the same here. I don't want to leave at the moment. Of course, I'd love to go see my family, but maybe by Christmas if the situation calms down. But for now, my life is here, and I'm enjoying the days surfing and eating the salmon, drinking tea, and some lubia. Do you find Morocco aesthetically pleasing? Very much so. I love all the geometry, the plates, even ashtrays are painted and colorful, and that expands into the nature as well. I love the desert landscapes, the barrenness, and as well as, of course, the mountains and green of the north. So yeah, Morocco, very aesthetically pleasing. I love Arabic or Islamic geometrical patterns that are everywhere in bathrooms, on cups. It's really, really experience here to just look around, and I think that's one of the things that keeps me here. It's just the beauty that's around you in the little things, the details. Someone asked me how I support myself. I've answered this many times on the channel, but you check out the video How I Make a Living. I'm a teacher. I teach English online, and now we're starting to work with this YouTube channel a little bit more. You need another face shave from the old guy at the souk. No, I think the plan is to go to one of the VIP barbers. We've hit the old guy in the souk, we hit the young guy in the village. Now someone said the third type of barber would be your VIP barber in Agadir. So someone that, I don't know, they said it's like 500 dirham for a shave and a haircut, but I don't really want a haircut. I like my bushiness as it's going now. I think it'll look better in time. And yeah, no plan for going back to the old guy. When will Morocco open for tourism? Great question. It doesn't seem anytime soon. We've hit our record number of cases in the past week. We've had several days with 1,200, 1,400 cases. Yes, I am in Babakoul. And this is the most we've had since lockdown started in March. And it's really a tough situation. They're putting down cities in lockdown, can't leave them. We're very fortunate here in Susmasa to have a low amount of cases. And I even read an article that the Tagazout Bay region is actually doing the best in terms of tourism and weathering the storm of lack of tourism. So Tagazout seems to be a little paradise here for people to still be at least a little bit of money for their business or hotel or restaurant. It's still very busy, the beaches here, people coming to enjoy the cooler weather if you're from inland, Casablanca or I don't know if Casablanca is inland, sorry about that, Marrakesh or some of the inner cities. It's much hotter, much more fresh here in Tamarad and Tagazout. So people are still coming here. Alhamdulillah that Tagazout isn't completely destroyed at the moment. I would love to learn more about Babakoul. Is it coffee and bazaar also? Yes. Yes. Babakoul is bazaar. We have some hoodies for sale. I guess this would be a good thing to show this morning, eh? Some of the things for sale at Babakoul. We have some jackets. These are traditional Moroccan ponchos, we could call them. There's some bags up there. And this woman makes these from old carpets and denim. And it's called Barber blue. And they have their own little style. So here we'll explore the bazaar some more. Some keychains as you could find. Scorpions you'll find in the town here, so that's pretty local. We got some beautiful necklaces, keychains. Welcome to the bazaar, which I guess means shop from Legend of Zelda. This is what we used to go into to shop, is the bazaar. And we have a really bizarre thing in the bazaar here, and it's this furry coat. I think it would look good on me though one day. Some rugs, and here it's kind of dark. I don't know if you can see, but we have more bazaar. We have more pottery. I think it's too dark. I can't find the lights. But Babakoul, even your guns, call your NRA. If you want some rifles, we got them here. Blankets, drums, a little bit of everything. I guess you can see it behind me. The Babakoul Bazaar. And behind this is the Babakoul kitchen. It's quiet right now. So I like to take advantage of no music or people in here and go live. But here's where the magic at Babakoul happens. They make great, I like the pizza here, crepes, smoothies. Though is usually why I come here. I usually come here for my drinks and of course coffee, get my noose here in the morning. You owe him 20 dirhams. I'll pay him next month when I come down. Oh yeah. That's what's nice about here. Sometimes you don't have money or they don't have change. Say, okay, pay tomorrow. It's a very social place here at Babakoul. It's kind of like a community hub for Tamrat, where you always see someone you know there. It's quite comical, really. You go to Babakoul, it's like the watering hole, and I really appreciate that for them being here and keeping it open and welcoming to all the people. Let's see outside if there's a little bit more of the bazaar. Couple of jackets. We're going to tour Babakoul. Someone asked me if I was at Babakoul.
Hi.
Of course.
Good morning, guys.
The best, the most hospitable man here. He's taking us everywhere. Oh, and we got some people getting ready for the surf. So there's still at least people doing things around here. It's not dead. We have some tourism. It's great. I saw some surf lessons going on yesterday, and that was really nice to see. Some people working. Babakoul Dad eat or door eat. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, we cool here. Surf lessons. It's excellent to see people still going out for surf lessons. I love to see Moroccans learning to surf here. It's really a funny thing actually, because if you're here in the winter, all the Moroccans are really good surfers, and they're the instructors and the teachers, and it's all the Europeans coming over here that just have no idea what they're doing, and they're just kind of paddling out of shape and floating around out there. And it's always the Moroccans are really good, but now there's some new Moroccans in the water, and they look the same as everyone else when they're learning, and they're, flat on their bellies, paddling a little bit, and learning the process, just watching with amazement as people do all these things. And it's really, really a pleasure to see people learning and see people back to teaching. I like to see people doing their job, what they love, and especially after such a break, it's good to see people back to doing what they love, especially, this time has been hard for a lot of people, especially people working in the tourism industry, of course. Look at that beautiful sight. Surfboards ready. We got 2, 4, 6, 12 or 11 surfboards. I don't know where they're going, but somewhere fun, I'm sure. And they're gonna have a good day out on the ocean. The waves are small here in the summer, but the weather's so nice. I was surfing in nothing but board shorts last night, so it was, I like summer here. Everyone else does too. It's very busy, there's traffic, but the water temperature is so refreshing, so much sunshine, long days, and it's just good to see things getting a little back to normal yet. I did not take my breakfast yet. Mohsin seems busy there. I'm giving him a break. I'm the only one in here right now, and just let him be. I'll get my coffee after the live, and then there'll be more noise in here and music, and I'll have to sign off. Until then, I want to thank everyone who's watching right now, all 62 of you. Thank you very much for coming in this morning and checking in. And I'll take a question now. I'm done on my rant about Babakoul and surfing. If anyone wants to ask a question, we'll see what comes up here. Let's see, live chat. I didn't take breakfast. I'm Moroccan, but I live abroad. I wonder how much is taking surfing classes in Morocco. I did in Nali. It was kind of dirt cheap. I wonder if my country was cheap too. I don't know I think when you say Nali, you mean Bali, but I believe a surf lesson here goes around 300 or 350 dirham. And that often will include a lunch on the beach, like a sandwich or so. And I think that's really cheap deal, because that includes surfboard rental, wetsuit, and lesson, of course, and that's a couple hours transport as well, so it's a lot. It's not just like going to the beach and renting a board. I remember I'd rent a board in Bali for about 40 dirham, but a lesson is a whole different thing. If you have a car going around and guidance and a teacher, it's I think that's one of the reasons why Morocco is so popular for people to learn to surf. It is cheaper, and that's why I came here versus the UK, for example. And also the culture appealed to me, the exoticism of camels and spices and all that. So before I knew anything, that's where I come. I know a little Teshlahid. I could count, I could do my greetings, but it's something I need to learn more. My teacher said we start with the sky, and I didn't get far from that. I got Igna, E-Train, or something like that, but something different. Lives are usually on Mondays, but that's more of like a world news aspect. This Friday was more to talk about the dentist video that we're going back to get our second cleaning, and I need to take down the first one, and just a little tour of Babakoul and state of the tourism and surf industry here in Tamrat at the moment. But yes, Mondays are going to be more of a dedicated world news aspect. I didn't talk about anything going on outside of right here, right now, too much, so I want to keep it more channel focused, give you that update about the Costa Rica video coming soon, what happened to the dentist video. We had a lot of questions, and what exactly is the situation here. When am I coming to Casablanca? When the situation is cleared up a little bit. Right now Casablanca is under lockdown, and I cannot go without special papers and everything. So I'm gonna wait it out until things are a bit more clear there, and I can head to Casablanca. I need to go to the group ice factory to check out what they got because they invited us over there when we made our Bellino video, so we need to go down to the group ice factory in Casablanca. Someone says I am too nerdy to surf. If I take my glasses off, I think I'm less nerdy. I think that's all I have to do to surf. Just put my contacts in, and then I'm not nerdy anymore. I'm much better. Good morning. Got friends here now. When are you coming to the reef again? After all this Corona is over, I hope we could take a couple more trips. But until then, we kind of just hang out here and do our surfing and routine here, kind of weathering out the storm. So, have you visited Let's Be Healing Food in Tamarack? Spoiler alert, we're going there tomorrow for a video. Today is Friday. We're heading to Let's Be tomorrow. I think between 3 and 5. That's like a healing food, vegan, fancy restaurant here in Tamarack. Probably the most expensive. Plates are like 80 to 120 dirham a piece, but we're gonna go there tomorrow for a little special treat. It's very tasty, very beautiful. So if you're around and you can afford some Let's Be, we're gonna be there around 3 to, yes, it's very expensive, 3 to 5 tomorrow. It's about 100 a plate, but it is beautifully put together, sourced with good ingredients, and it's an investment in yourself. I pay for all this fast food, cheap prices, but in the long run, I'll be paying for that. At least Let's Be, the price you pay is an investment in yourself, your well-being, and I like that. It's a little bit of balance to all my cheeseburgers if I get a little bit of healthy fruits and veggies or fish tacos in my diet sometime. So that's a great question. Let's Be will be tomorrow. I like that someone brought that up. They just opened though. They've been closed this whole time, but I think they saw tourists around here and they want to open and provide for that. Didn't you think about doing a business here? I thought about it, but not very seriously. I don't want to be tied with so much responsibility to a business. I'm still kind of figuring out my passion and drives in life. So before I know that that's 100% what I want to do, I don't want to go just into a business and have one foot in and one foot out. I want to be 100%. This is what I want to do. And right now I'm just exploring channel and teaching, and with a business I can't necessarily do that. So no business for now, just hanging out, I guess. Don't talk about politics. Yeah, I prefer no politics. The only thing I talked about was you could register to vote. Another update for that. If you're an American abroad, check out that video I posted just a few days ago for information about sorry, reading the chat. For information about registering to vote if you are an American abroad. You still have citizenship in the US, you qualify to vote, and find that information in the other video. How much is it to rent a small apartment for 2 months or so in Tamarack? It depends on your apartment, but I'd say you could get one for 5,000 dirham for 2 months. When am I coming to the reef? Again, after coronavirus, we're going to feel much more free to travel and do what we want, and take some time to do that. But at the time, the situation is fluid and in flux, so we don't want to head up north and then not be able to go south or have any issues like that. So we're hanging out in Tamarack right now. Someone said Dakhla. Yeah, we want to head south. Our friend Mohsin Camel's heading to Merlift and Sidi Ifni, and he's never been south of Agadir. He's a Moroccan, so he wants to see what's going on down there, and I would love to join him, but he's got 2 people on his motorbike already, and we can't fit another 2 more, so that's not going to work. I have visited Tangier twice. I flew there from Malaga one time, and I took a train from Marrakesh one time. And both times I was kind of in this transition period, so I associate Tangier with transitions. I was either leaving the country or coming into Morocco, and I wasn't always in the spot I wasn't always in the mode to enjoy it to the fullest. Alhamdulillah. So, Tangier is, I enjoyed the food court there in the fall, and the Medina. I went to see the Hercules cave, but there's so much more I need to do there. I know I need to be in the right headspace of not in this transition of arriving or leaving to really appreciate it. Please restart from the beginning. Prisco, let me sum it up for you. We're going back to the dentist. There's a video from Costa Rica coming up. We're in Babakoul, and we're not talking about politics. This is our review of the past 20 minutes, but welcome aboard. It's so hard when we start getting steam with these. There's like 60 people on here now, and I talked about what I wanted to talk about, so now we're going with our questions. And it says, are you Muslim? If so, for how long? Not a Muslim, just interested. I like the culture. I like to learn about religions and be in company of people that really hold it to their heart and are good people. So for me, this is powerful. But if it's just something that we, at least in America, we have people that say they're Christian and everything, but they don't live a Christian life. So as long as we live these lives, I enjoy any Muslim that is a true Muslim. And it's in their heart, and they have this beliefs, and they're good people. So I enjoy that. But for me, myself, I am not. Thank you for all the support. Man, people always hit hard with these questions right now. But welcome, Block on the Rock. I'm glad you are here so early in the morning. I don't get to see you on the live stream so much. Big fan, always here. So thank you. And that's another thing that is just like tragic. I've never been to the hammam. I've been in Morocco a very long time, and I've never ever been to the hammam. The hammam is definitely on the to-do list for this coming week if they're open now with Corona. But I don't know if they'll let us make a video in there. It might be like the dentist. Hammam is hell. We watched the comedian. He makes a joke that Americans can't pronounce his name, and I can't. Alad Magaled or something, and they won't accept him in hammam, not circumcised. Don't assume anything about Americans, but hammam, he said, it's like a steam room with no steam, and the guy goes in there, and he's naked too, and he just like beats you and cracks your back and gives you a hell of a massage. So I don't know. I think there's varieties of hammams. I might scrub myself. How much t-shirt should I buy to give me mod in the chat? You have to buy all the t-shirts, and we'll get you a super sticker to be mod in the chat. Yeah, the hammam is definitely an experience I have to go to. I've heard stories from women that went, and they had different experiences that weren't very common for the hammam, where like they all had to get naked, and so was the lady. And so I think there's a difference between women's hammam and men's hammam, and I hear you get a happy ending at the hammam. This is what the comedian said, is you get a happy ending after the hammam. If you sweat and get scrubbed and beat up, that afterwards you get the happy ending of some Moroccan tea. You get some mixed tea. So that is what we get after all the hammam work. We get our happy ending. Shout out to the Group Ice truck dropping off some new product here. It's really cool to see them dropping by here all the time. I see that they're filling it with Bolinos, and then the Bolinos are gone, and then they fill them with Leons, and Leons are gone. So Group Ice is doing very good here in the Tamrat area. I hope some of my promotions for the Bolinos. I don't know if that's true, but I like to think that part of me is popularity for Bolino here in Tamrat, but then I see the litter on the ground, people throwing it out, and I get mixed feelings. But visiting major cities, not in the near future because the lockdown, but maybe heading south to try to take Massa Road while you're driving towards Mirlift. Highly recommended. I'll have to write that down, what exactly the Massa Road is, but I will look into it because we do want to go to Mirlift. Also heard it's very busy at these times, but I guess you have to do that. Good places are going to be busy. People like to go where it's nice and enjoyable. So yeah, I've never driven in Morocco. Someone says they've never seen me driving a car. Um, yeah, I haven't driven much in the past couple of years. My license is actually expired, so I don't want to push my luck driving around here. And I have also never driven stick shift. Little confession here. I could only drive automatic. I can't drive manual. I'm sure if you give me a little lesson, I could learn very quickly how to drive with a stick shift, but that's why my friends are always driving because I sadly don't know how to drive in Morocco. Most cars are manual here as they are in Europe and I think Australia as well. But in America, growing up, we all had automatic cars, very easy to drive. You press the gas, you go, you press the brake, you stop, and you go reverse, park, drive. That's it. Now it's a bit more complicated. We got another pedal, another stick that we got to deal with. So we're working with that. So maybe one day learning to drive in Morocco could be a thing. But again, with an expired license, I don't want to push it. I don't like to break the law, so I don't ever want to in trouble with the police. Just let my friends drive. Let Andrea drive. Yeah, typical Americans when they drive automatic. It's a true stereotype. That doesn't mean not all Americans can't drive stick, but I'd say the majority can't drive stick. Don't quote me on that. Maybe older generations for sure, but my generation, I don't think we're driving so much stick shift. It's just how it is. Alright, we'll see what the question is. Mustafa, always bringing all the hard questions. Yes, if you could ask a question, just hit it. How long will I stay in Morocco? Until things go back to normal, until they tell me I absolutely have to leave. Until then, I find it a very pleasant place to live this lockdown out and to live a good life. And then south end of September, me and my girl, you can take a ride with us, have place for 2 passengers and 4 boards. All right, just me. Send me a message on Instagram at more Acro, and maybe end of September we could link up or something. I had someone else taking a trip down there recently, but our dentist appointment got in the way. But it'd be fun if you and your girl, my girl and I, we went to the south with our boards. That sounds fun. We have 2 boards here. We can strap on top 2. We go on a little surf safari. I would really love this. So send me a message. Sorry, I missed the name on that, but send me a message. I'm talking to you about heading south with the 2 boards. American shop, but many cars with sticks like super. France have announced lockdown again from Saturday. Breaking news from Block on the Rock. Not surprising, I heard there's a lot of cases increasing in Europe. So lockdown in France, lockdown intensifying in America. This is why I'm staying in Morocco right now. It is a great place to be at the moment. I mean, everyone's coming here for a little bit of holiday as well. That's when you know you're in the right spot, when people are going there to enjoy the beach and you're here. And the world slowly keeps turning. New pages of this book, new pages, and hopefully one day we'll be on a chapter without Corona. I don't know when, but until then, very happy to be here down in the Agadir region in Tamra. Alright, see you, just me. I haven't been to Agadir Ufella. I think that's up on top of Agadir, and it's a great view. I hear this would be a great video to go in the future. Yeah, cases are rising. Too long, didn't watch. Cases are rising in Morocco. We're going back to the dentist today. Continuing to stay here in the region. We're not planning trips to major cities in Morocco because of the corona situation intensifying here in Morocco. We're up to 1,200 cases, 1,400 cases a day, yet cases remain low in the southern regions from Souss down to Dakhla. But this is it, signing off. You're going to be getting a Costa Rica video later that I took in 2011 that includes some original music I used to make on Ableton, a digital audio like workshop producing thing. So mixture of some footage I took when I was on the rainforest on a field trip and some music. So hopefully you enjoy that. I'm signing off and we'll see you next time. Thank you.